think
Live.
We're live.
Broadcast is live.
Live, girls. I think
We've done it. We've conquered
I
technology.
think well, not quite though, because apparently I'm behind, aren't I? Aren't I about 5 minutes behind all of you girls?
Yeah, you're very slow.
It's like you're in Thailand or
Can
something.
you hear me behind?
No, we can hear you fine.
It's just so
So
funny because we can't see you laughing. You're laughing, and then you can see you laughing, and then you're not laughing, and then we can see you laughing again. It's just really good. It's great.
It has comedy value.
Hi, Chrissy.
Hi, Chrissy.
Oh.
Hi,
I
Oh,
can't
next
see
time I can't see these
Where
people.
are
There
you?
we go.
What
Can
did
you
you
see, like
do?
at the side, it goes from private chat to live comments.
Oh, yay.
Yeah,
Hi, Chrissy.
I can see. So I am so sorry that you can't you just ignore me. Don't look at me. But to be fair, can we just appreciate the effort that Georgina has gone into? Wowzers.
Okay.
Look at
I love
you.
it.
I did a
Did you
hair
blow
mask, face
dry?
mask. Yeah, I've had it all full biffed as if I'm going out. I did everything. You don't know who's watching, do
There's
you?
going to be some pics sent tonight.
Absolutely.
yeah. Few
The
wines,
white
get
bit.
ready.
Just remember who you're sending them to. Just
Yeah,
remember which
okay.
person you're sending them to.
I'll write it down. I keep a list.
Anyway,
She's got a notebook. It's fine. It just makes
Anyway.
highlights.
shall we cheers?
I've got
Cheers
a
to
Let's do
everybody.
it.
Cheers.
Oh,
Oh,
Emma.
Emma. I'll drink for Emma.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
I
I've
believe
got
I just
this
did that
one
in
as
the
well.
Okay.
Oh,
Really excited about it, Emma.
You always have a nick on him. You always have a nick on.
Oh, they're just so excited all
It's
the
literally
time.
like the problem. Well, this doesn't suggest it though, and most of the time.
What did you say? I can't.
Something
Can you not hear me at
suggested.
all?
No, babe. I'm sorry, Em.
It was lady. Can you not hear me?
Oh.
Should I just
No.
leave?
No, we can't.
Frozen.
No. Can't hear you at all.
Oh no! Oh, well, it might just be you four then. If you can't hear me, that's not going to work, is it?
No.
Can anyone hear me? Well,
We can
apparently
hear
my
you, it's just
husband
very
says he can hear me.
broken.
You guys just can't.
You might have to log on to the live comments, Em.
Oh.
Yeah. You.
So we can hear you.
If anyone's listening, can you tell us if my oh god, is it that bad? If anyone's listening, if anyone can actually hear me, can you tell me if everything's all right on the comments and tell me?
Oh, it's just
my
picked
husband
up a
said that
bit.
I'm all right, but then I'm not quite sure.
Where's that Wi-Fi booster? Didn't you
He's
buy
moved our
Wi-Fi
booster.
All right, yeah.
It's here. He's moved it. He's moved it.
There's a difference. There is a
But can we just
difference.
have
Yeah.
our conversation about how in this?
We could have a conversation, yeah.
I
How's
don't think it's the
Thailand?
computer. Should we have a conversation about the wiring?
Ooh, I need more Wi-Fi.
Oh, not on a live, mate. Not on a live. No.
Emma.
Oh, I am a bit broken. Some people can hear me, and some people sound a bit
I
broken.
can hear you now. I can hear you
Maybe
now.
it's just some people like me, and some people choose not to listen to me. It's
So
the
like us
booster,
at
Tim.
work.
It also made a difference when Tim left, so maybe that's the answer.
Oh.
Send him out. Send him on a walk. Get him out of his tie.
Oh.
Just go. Yeah, but something's happened. Maybe it's your big body in the way of the
Elsa
Wi-Fi
can hear
connection.
you. Hi.
No.
So some people can hear me. Maybe it's my speakers. Maybe it's this Tim.
Oh, Christ, we're going to go down the microphone route, aren't we?
We can hear you now.
Or should I just leave and you four can just do it, and then that's that's it sorted.
Well, worst case scenario, get on your phone and follow your own link in, and we'll have two of you, and then just mute you as your host.
Yeah. You might have to go away.
Oh, George. Georgina, you're so good at this. Right, let's try that one.
It's just making me laugh how behind it
Although-
is.
I wouldn't mind, but this is the actual
Well, this
start
is-
of every goddamn podcast, isn't
Yeah,
it?
this is
Yeah.
this is a real look into what we deal with.
This is why we're so chilled out. So, like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Liz wants us to get chatting, but we can't, Liz.
Sorry, Liz.
Liz is on a time constraint here, Emily. You're fucking everybody off. Come on, Liz.
She's
Only got
like,
one glass of
yes.
wine left. She needs
I
us.
know that.
She needs us.
I'm gonna have to go get a bottle at this rate.
Emily
Christ.
takes it. Emily takes Have we got you frozen again? Have we got you frozen again? Oh,
This is great.
Oh my god.
oh my god, why do we find that so funny?
Are they both lagging now? I can't take this.
We could do a Mexican wave.
All right, little one,
All right,
calm
little
down.
one. Calm down.
Oh my god.
We're getting bollocked twice. Put the original Emily on mute.
Oh,
Mute.
There we go. There we go.
Is that any better?
Yes, that is loads better.
Well done, Em. Well done.
did it.
It's stressful trying to do that.
So which one am I taking myself off then now?
You might as well. If you can take off the Emily one, leave the take two, because the take two's really good.
Yeah.
To take. Well, I didn't need to worry about this bloody camera or anything, did I? Right. Okay. Remove from stream.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Whose is that?
yours?
It's you. You're bouncing us all around.
Are you listening to it on YouTube or anything like that? Are you one of them radio callers that turn the fucking radio up to listen to themselves?
No.
there's-
No, Tim.
It's Tim.
That's not the problem. Christ's sake, man.
What's Tim been doing?
He's got it on YouTube.
Oh my god.
Oh, is that what it is? Well, that's the first time. That's the first time my husband's ever bothered to watch anything. Cheers. Thank you.
Tell Tim to put earphones in, and then he can listen.
Well, I don't know what Polly says, but Polly has something interesting to
I know,
say.
I was just reading that. I'm so sorry.
I was reading that. Polly is.
Oh,
Chrissy says you need to mute your screen, Em.
No, I think they're behind. They're slightly behind. I think that's why.
Oh, I see.
Right, girls. Does everyone who's watching us say that we're all right now? Christ alive, how long's that been? It's like a normal
8
day
minutes.
for
just,
you lot.
Just 8 minutes. It's quicker than normal.
Right, have I now got time to go to a wee and a poo? Because I got very nervous then. That did not feel right. Something moved very quickly down there. Oh, blimey. Right, can we get going now? Shall we get going?
Do this.
Yeah.
Great.
Can I just quickly answer Heather and say that I live in Faircoats?
I've worked
Great
out what it is. I've worked
That's
out
all I
what
wanted
it
to
is.
Who's Polly?
I'm
Right.
not sure.
There we are. I've just realised I heard you about 3 or 4 times. And now we're sorted.
We
Oh,
saw
that's
it.
it.
Better.
You know.
That's so much better. I thought I was going crazy.
We're all going to have migraine tomorrow.
The problem is I'm getting very confused because what I want to do is look over here at the laptop, but I've
Yeah.
got to look down here. My ring light, everything's gone to pot now. Screwed, ruined, pointless.
That's it. Podcast over.
Still look
Cheers for
nice.
holding on, guys. Emily's having a tantrum, so
Well, that is usually that's actually happened a bit quicker than normal as well, hasn't it?
it has. Yeah, maybe we should do it live every time.
Put pressure on.
Oh my word. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. It is really nice. Oh, Jen's nice. Jen said a nice thing. You can choose dresses faster than this, and that's saying something. Cheers,
Oh,
Jen.
Jen.
Shade. Jen. Well, we're talking about Jen, who is one of our reps for our designer, and we are the worst people in the world when we go buying, because all we do is we go round, and then we go round again, and then we have an argument about which dresses we want, and then we go round about 3 or 4 times.
And then we go around individually and then do collective notes and then see it on a body. 4 days minimum.
But the worst thing is we all have different references, and then George has a bloody code, a code that doesn't make sense to anybody, and a lot of it is smiley faces like emojis or love hearts, but half filled in love hearts. There is a lot of effort that George goes into in this thing, whereas most of us just do ticks, question marks, crosses. George goes full in logos, keyword. She even puts a keyword at the top of her notes to let us know what they are.
Just in case you pick up my notebook.
It's nice. Little grid.
Yeah,
Double heart if
inclusive.
she really likes it. One
Double
heart
heart,
if she's nice.
double filled in
Yeah.
heart, double
Yeah.
filled in heart.
And then there's just like a big X. Like, no. No.
The worst ones when you know she really doesn't like it is she literally says, "No fucking way." She doesn't even put a keyword in that. It is literally no. No. Not doing that. So thanks, Jen. What topic?
Yeah.
To be honest, it's gone out of my brain. When I panicked about the camera going up, I wasn't sure what I'm doing now, if I'm honest. I've got no clue.
Okay.
I've got no clue. I have got a couple of things.
All right.
But whether or not we get round to doing that, because something else might happen and I might not get to do it, and then I might have to run to the toilet because I got so nervous again. Oh, Susan said, "Meggie, your hair looks nice."
Thank you.
Has it been released where you actually were talking about doing your hair, the lollipop, the rocket lolly?
No.
But we've
Yeah,
not
rocket
done.
lolly.
Oh, Rocket Lolly has, but
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
the reveal one.
So we've
No.
almost ruined the reveal, haven't we, with your 2 images?
Not massively, because it looks better on the films podcast. It looks a bit strawberry blonde on this, so it's a bit of
Yeah,
like, there's
I
going to
do.
be a proper
Looks a
reveal.
bit- It looks
The
a bit
lighting.
gingy. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
the lighting. If I let me just a second.
What? What's
Get
she doing?
that phone torch out, babe.
One sec. Let me just
Oh,
go.
she's
Illuminate
intense.
yourself.
I'm really sweaty.
Oh, is your top lip going? Is your top lip
You
beaming
better
up, babe?
shine. You better shine, girl.
Oh,
It isn't ginger. That's all I'll say. It's
No,
fine.
it's not.
it's not. But then
Beautiful.
based on Dan's image, you sort of know the results of what happened with that one. But we'll leave it to the episode because it's quite funny. It's quite funny. But we did, before we messed around, George has made a massive effort for this. You look good, babe. You look good.
I'm just really rocking it this week. I can't tell you what's happening. I'm just having a really good week.
Lockdown feels for George.
Right, I'm
Lockdown
dropping my kids
feels.
off for you tomorrow. She's getting it. Opening the door. Boom. Yeah.
Anybody?
Throw some strings in.
Cheese strings.
Just launching a Kinder Egg down the hallway, like,
Yeah.
go.
I'll hide B in the Cadbury's box and just put her in.
Oh yeah, Emma's had something amazing delivered today. Show
I've got it.
everybody.
I've got it.
Emma, show us your big box.
Let me get my big box out. CD.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Right, and then let's see if I can show you inside.
Without,
Yes.
I'm
Look
very
at
jealous.
Look at that.
Happy days. That's just what you want, innit? Really, to get delivered on a Friday in lockdown.
Yeah,
Big
but I'd
old
rather
box
it to be my house than your house.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'm not quite
Except
sure.
mine.
Well, you do like a bit of chocolate, but I'm not sure you'd enjoy it as much as I would. I would.
I
like that
love
box.
Cadbury's, but to be fair, I like a bar of it. I like to dip it in my tea.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Hot
that's-
Healthy.
Easter egg dipped in tea, melt it. Amazing. Best
Yeah.
thing ever.
Oh,
And
so
they're all
good.
boxes of chocolate. So I can't dip them in my tea. Be gone.
It just seems a bit too much of a stressful effort, that. Sort of like you've got to time it right. Just got to time it right then, haven't
It
you?
doesn't matter though, because it'll just go to the
No.
bottom and then you just
Yeah.
But
Then
it's
it's
No.
hot chocolate. Then
The
it's
waste.
hot
not hot
chocolate.
chocolate.
Yeah, it is. Just
Oh,
like a
it's
Yorkshire hot
nice.
chocolate. Yeah, you're fine.
Well, that's not
Oh.
a mocha tea. A mocha tea.
Mock
Tea
tea.
mock.
No. Top.
Tea mock.
Your mouth is
Top
so
top.
absorbed with
A
Cadbury.
cheese?
You
A
can't
cheese?
taste the
A
tea
hot cheese?
anymore. Emma, gross.
Gross, right?
It's not. I love how some people saying no, not for me, and Natasha says yes. It's just weird. Give me a I tell you what, the best dunking thing for a cup of tea is a hobnob, a chocolate covered hobnob.
Oh, my favourite.
They're good. Those. They are good.
And they last, don't they? You
They
can
do.
keep dunking and you don't have to stress.
Drinks all your tea though. By the time you finish dunking and eating
So,
hobnob,
yeah.
you're thirsty and you're like, "Where the fuck's my brew gone?" It doesn't. It's not. You need a second drink for
Yeah,
that.
you prioritise your brew, G, don't you? You like a rich
Oh, yeah.
tea, quick dip, and you've
Yeah.
still got a full cup.
Yeah, I like the challenge. I like the challenge of the dunk timing, but then the sogginess, but then to be able to slurp it back.
Well, that's why you like rich teas, because you like the challenge of a rich tea that brings you with a cup of tea.
Yeah, it's true. And I'm still not very good at it. The amount of times that I have a cup of tea and it's just I lose half a biscuit in it.
Oh, it's the way you do that thing where you're trying to catch it at the same time, but you do this weird thing where you're trying to get it in your mouth.
You do the dunk and then you're like 3, 2, fuck, and then you have to like do
Panic,
it's like an
panic.
underscoop
Yes,
and flop
yeah.
it in.
Catch it in your acrylics. Quick.
Yeah, it is. I'd be useless with these
Escape
stupid
them.
little things, wouldn't I? Look at them, not
Oh,
committing
The acrylics.
straight through the fingers.
It's like I don't recognise you without them.
I don't recognise myself, to be fair. I keep touching my face in the mirror. I'm like, who's that? Christ, what's going on? It's not good. It's not a good look.
No.
Or a Kit Kat chunky.
Yeah.
Kit Kat chunky.
Kit Kat chunky is great.
Oh, yes.
Solid.
That's a good one. That's a
Great.
good one.
Put a Kit Kat
Natasha
chunky in the
dunked.
fridge.
Yeah, but
Ooh, what?
listen. Natasha dunked cream egg.
What?
Dunked a
No.
cream egg. That takes
That's
some skill.
ballsy,
That.
that.
That's a lot of wrong. One,
Right,
it's a cream
Natasha.
egg. It's disgusting.
That's so
No.
funny what's just been
What?
said. But
As a whole, as a
Meg,
treat
you
in
alright?
itself. I know. Yeah, everyone's like,
You alright, Meg?
Yeah, no, I couldn't
participating,
get my
babe,
bottle
you had
open. No,
Oh,
I
could
couldn't
you
get
not
my
get your
bottle open. No, because it's one of them twist things, but they're really sharp.
I
No,
love that. I love how
still can't
Kim's just
open
checked in on our. Kim's just checked in on our Meg. Are you all right, Meggie? Are you all right at the top there, babe? You all right?
You know.
I feel like I should do that. Are you all right, Meg? How are you?
Oh, what do I do? Yeah, I'm
No,
fine.
other way.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
fine.
it's weird. It's like the wrong way, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's weird. Are you all right? Oh, that'd be amazing if we had the passing things. If we had a drink, you'd be like, drop a drink and pass up the drink.
Oh, moved it. Yeah.
Yes, that would be good, wouldn't it?
That's a
That would be
TikTok in
good.
the making, that.
That is.
Oh,
A good one.
so what else have we got? By the way, we're literally just going to be chatting. So ask. The topic is literally ask us anything. If any of the things that you've liked listening to and you thought, hold on a minute, you need to go deeper on that, girls. Anything. No
Yeah.
holes barred.
The juicy questions.
The ones that Emma said she couldn't reveal.
Yes.
A couple of ones.
Ah,
And,
Yeah,
and
I
to be
had
honest,
sign a waiver before I did this.
did you?
No.
But the ones where we're a bit like, can we? And to be honest, the last few podcasts, Andrew has rung me and said that was close. We got to have a conversation about how close to this line we're going to go and whether or not we cross it or not.
Cross
Tonight-
it, always cross it.
It's
I
really
feel like-
hard though, isn't it, to stop?
Yeah.
There's times where I've come off and I thought, oh, why did I say that? Or like, you just, oh, did I say this? What did I say
Yeah.
about Rob?
What did I say about Rob? Well, nothing, because me and George were talking about him, so it's fine. And by the way, I've not seen him recently. I'm missing him. I've not seen him. I need him in my
Aw.
life.
He's in the shower.
Oh, yay!
Right.
Go on.
Bathroom. Let's have a
I
tour
think
of
you-
Emma's house.
I think you need to nip to the toilet, don't you, babe? And just angle it to the shower.
Oh dear.
Jeanette from Enzoni. She's the company director of European Enzoni, Blue by Enzoni girls. If any of you got Blue by Enzoni dresses, she's saying hello. So you've got
Jeanette.
Enzoni royalty there. Hi, Jeanette. Chrissy. Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't
love
read that
our
one
Chrissy.
out.
What's,
I didn't
what she
read that one
said?
out.
What she said?
Tell us
Tell
about
us.
your worst bridezilla.
okay.
I
Are we
dropped
going to do
out.
this? Do we do this?
Do we?
I can't. I'm trying to think of one actually. To be fair. Oh, look at George. She's waiting to go.
Well, I say I'm raring to go. I need to.
It's thinking about which one it is. Not that there's not many. It's not that there's loads, but there's some where you think I'm not sure because if we talked about it, it's obvious who it is.
I have one that lives in Australia now, so I don't think
There you
been
go.
listening.
No,
So
she's
she
out
was
of the
a
country.
secret bridezilla. She was really, really calm and really normal, but then she threw her entire entourage out of the room and made them stand outside the room next to the toilet and wouldn't allow them back in the room.
Oh, Claire, did you see that? That's just come up from Facebook. Claire,
Oh,
is G still
strange.
perving over the postman?
I'm posting these. I'm posting it because I've just realised that people
Oh.
can't see they can't see them, can they?
Oh,
no one can-
Okay.
So I'll just
So
keep
Julie,
posting
you
these.
can
Sorry.
answer, are you
I am
perving
listening
over
to you,
the
Em. I am
postman?
listening.
And how's Lumberjack?
So I am not perving over the postman because Bozai Kev is gone.
Oh, Kev! Oh my God, Corona.
I hope
He's
Coronavirus.
gone.
Coronavirus. Hopefully not to the coronavirus. Hopefully he's just been given another postcode. But the postman that we've got is very efficient, but he could be my granddad. I mean, he's got cracking
Oh.
calves, but yeah, he's a bit too
Aw.
old even for my bracket. And Lumberjack is doing very well. He's
That's all
doing
she
very
can
well.
say. Yeah.
Yeah,
Have we had any pictures, George?
pictures, videos.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, should we leave it there? Because to be fair, there's some things we should maybe keep. Maybe.
Oh,
Is
no,
there a
I'll show you
decent?
when we're
Is
back
there
in
one
the
that you can
shop.
show?
Oh,
Oh,
a video now? Oh God, no, absolutely not. No, it's like stupid Windows. No.
Dream Boys. That's amazing.
Yeah, there is one where it is very Dream Boy
Oh.
S. Yeah.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, did everyone
Hey.
give you a thumbs up for that? And he was like, no, it's just for you. And I was like, I fell for that shit. Totally fell for that shit, but it worked. It really worked. It's a great video. Well, that's the one that's on repeat at the minute. It's getting me through. So.
Oh right, I've lost track now. Where are we at? Worst Bridezilla. We still haven't done our worst Bridezilla. Has anyone else got one? I've got one.
Go on
You
then.
go with yours.
Oh, can I say it? So there was one it was quite a few years ago, and actually it wasn't when any of you were around, and it was when I don't know if anyone remembers, the wedding magazines were quite massive, and at the time you would have brides that would come in and have a picture of dresses. So they'd come in and they'd be like, right, I want this image. You'd be like, yeah, we've got it upstairs, and they try it on and be like, no, but no, this isn't right. I'm like, what do you mean it's that? No, because it wrinkles when you move.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the fabric. Okay. She bought it. I kept explaining it. Anyway, it was an absolute nightmare, to a point where she demanded bones in the dress inside to go literally past her hips to keep everything flat.
Oh.
What's she going to do about eating?
How
a
could she
dinner?
sit down?
She couldn't.
That's it.
She couldn't.
Oh no, I'm not about that life.
But literally, it was the most. I don't think I've ever been at a point where I literally wanted to scream that much at somebody, and that, can you not? It's just stop with the
obsessive about that perfect image that's not real. It's not a natural.
No, and it's not like that as much anymore. I don't know if that's because of Instagram and stuff. You can see movement, but when it was magazines,
Photoshop, isn't it? That's not as, known now. They've decided to take that away, which is good, because of course people bend and they like to move on the wedding day. So you need to have that movement, girl.
I didn't want to. I wanted Dawn to sew me in.
Yeah, you were sewn in. That looked
tight.
She wouldn't do it.
She wouldn't do it.
There are some moments where someone says, I want to go tighter round the bum. You're like, okay, try and sit. Or I'll often do right, try and slut drop or try and sit down. And if you can do those two things with the pins in tighter, we can go tighter. Otherwise,
yeah.
Because it's great, is it? The thought of it, you've got to look banging, and then imagine sitting down or trying to go to the loo.
Yeah, because
again,
it's got to go up or down no matter what way. So
yeah,
imagine walking down the aisle and having to
just
waddle. Penguin, not sexy.
Yeah, not sexy. Right, what else have we got? We've done G's perving on the postman, haven't we?
We have.
Oh, Asa wants us to cross that line.
What's that?
Cross it. We're crossing the line, she said.
Oh.
Don't listen to her.
Have you got any, Dan?
Oh, too many. No, I'm joking.
No.
I don't know. I can't really remember that many.
It's hard to think of ones that really.
I think because I'm just a bit like, whatever. You know, brides. You kind of not do what you want, but you're in that little bit of that level up, aren't you? It's not an everyday situation. You're a bride, so it's a little bit. You kind of have to take things with a pinch of salt. There's been many a time that there's been bum pants being added. This was a few years ago, and then everything was a little bit more tighter. It's like, just don't wear the bum pants. Maybe just don't wear them. Oh no, I want to wear them. Okay, great. Okay, so we're just going to let you dress out a little bit. No. Okay, well, just take the pants off. It was a big rage about these bum pants. I remember them very well.
Yes, that was really odd.
Primark did them, didn't they?
Is that what it was?
Yeah,
I don't know where they got it from, but it was just like, I was like, oh, you get some ass, girl. What you been doing, squatting? Oh, I bought some pants. I got some pants. Cool.
Carly said, can you make this a regular Friday night thing? I'm not sure my nerves can take this. Because that first 8 minutes, if you were around for that first 8 minutes, you will know why. Mind you, we might be
we can't do live. Every
Friday. Set
Friday.
up quicker though. We'll get used to it.
We could.
Yeah, surely it would have made sense to just start 8 minutes before 8 and not come on 8.
Well, yeah.
Like normal people probably would.
We're just winging it. We're winging it. We're nice and chilled. I'm cool, calm and collected. I'm not entirely sure, though, that George, if she gets out and gets free for Lumberjack, that there's going to be any free Friday night from Georgina.
Oh, no, I'll absolutely contribute. But it'll be more of a bit of a like my eyes will start wondering. Hopefully, I'm hoping that he might do that TikTok challenge, where they just come in bollock naked. I'll be like, kills, take me turkey with me.
Do boys do that? Do the boys do the TikTok one? Do they
after a bit of blackmail, I think they'll do anything, Babs, to be fair. A bit of bribery.
No.
I saw quite a funny TikTok one of that where it's literally all the girls and then all the men went, yep. And then it was a girl one and then boy walked in and she was just like, carried on. It's just, wouldn't like.
They're like this on the computer playing COD, aren't they? Why I've got my microphone down. And then lasses just come in, don't they? And they like sit on a chair and they like swing their hair around and then they're like this. Fuck that. Oh, I've got rid of my Craig Davids. Hold on. Fill that up.
Get him back up. Gaming
Baby.
at the same time, Dan.
What, Babs?
It does
Are
look
you on
like you're
your games
gaming.
at the same
I am,
time.
yeah, right. The geek in me. Saving all them female spills, babe. No heads are gonna blow up. These aren't mine. They aren't mine.
Did you know it? You didn't. I saw that, Meg. You didn't hide that.
No,
What
she
did
didn't.
she do?
She's pissing me off. She's got pub snack. She's got a.
Is
she's
she
got a little-
eating?
Yeah,
Are you
she's got a
eating?
little pot of
She's
nuts, and
eating.
She's just gone like that to Brad.
No, I
Oh,
did.
nice.
Yeah, I just burped and I was like,
She just burped and tried to hide it. She
Is that like
just
when you
did.
try and yawn and try and hide it?
Oh. It was exactly like that. She just literally went. Oh.
I think Emma's vaping as well. I think Emma's
Are
trying
you-
to do
is
like a.
Emma vaping?
Oh, you know?
I
I thought you went like underneath the table to like.
No, I was doing a Meg when she hiding a yawn.
Oh,
When you
We're
said
not-
that, then I was like, yeah, she's vaping. Then I was like, where's my vape?
yeah, yeah. Just do it. We're all
Friday night.
drinking anyway, aren't
Friday
we?
night, innit?
exactly.
Friday night.
it's
Party
Friday
night.
then, it's Saturday, Sunday, what?
And we're gonna lose some
Yeah, Meg.
people.
Yeah. View count 0.
I
So
thought
one
that
of
was
them is-
real then.
Play Never Have I Ever with us asking the question. Oh,
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
hold on,
Great
hold on.
one.
Let me get
Yeah.
my
Who said-
cocktail.
Who said
right,
that?
fill up. Everybody fill up. Natalie, what
Fill
a brilliant question. Come on
Well
then.
done, Natalie. Come on,
Right then,
Natalie,
fill up.
love.
Everybody fill up. Fill up.
Wait,
Fill
hold
up.
on.
Fill up. Fill up.
I need
Let's do-
Lee.
Hold on.
Lee's my fridge. He's my fridge run. Hold on.
I've just chucked
Are you
some
texting
passion-
him? Are you texting
Yeah.
Lee?
Text.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sliding in my flip flops. I'm that nervous. My feet are sweaty.
Fridge run. Can I please
just-
get a beer?
Please.
There we go. We'll get that. Get to that in due course.
Oh,
Is he going to charge you for delivery, Dan?
I fucking hope not.
Like a flash of one boob.
Just Lee. Just Lee. No, just Lee. Oh. God, I'm boiling. These earphones
know.
are red hot. I'm gonna
Make
get
you
hot.
warm, don't they?
I've gone. My body temperature's soaring here.
We tried the face masks on today, and my word, I got a bit claustrophobic in them. I got a bit hot. I got a bit.
They were
flustered.
really claustrophobic. Oh,
What
Maggie,
face mask?
Maggie doesn't want to play. Oh, she
Oh,
What face
you do?
mask did you do?
One of our brides
no,
gave,
I was going
was
to go
so
to the
kind.
fridge, but then I
What?
What?
Oh,
What's
Okay.
wrong with everybody?
Meg's gone. She's gone.
Meg's had enough. She's had one bud too many.
oh.
Look at her! Look at her angry face.
Yeah, she's getting annoyed now because she
It
can't
worked.
respond.
no, because I wanted to go to the fridge. Right, I'm just going to go to the fridge, but I'm going to have to leave the laptop. 1 second.
Can't hear you.
Bye.
I have a feeling Natalie's
I'm not
questions are going to be
actually wearing pants.
all related. What?
What? Oh, just
She's
go,
gonna have
Meg,
some
just
ham.
go.
Ham
Have some
sandwich. I
ham.
don't know. That's what I heard.
No,
gonna
she
have
just
some ham.
said I'm not actually wearing pants.
Does
Oh,
she mean she's
she
got a
said
pajama
20%.
pattern?
I
What
don't
then?
know. I'm not sure if we're distinguishing this between knickers or trousers. I'm not quite sure.
Meg, what trousers are you wearing?
trousers on?
Yes, yeah, she were naked.
Oh.
Yeah, throw me about
Tatty.
with your wire staff. That's it. Plaited. Yeah, in between curls. Get them in. You're not in oops.
She's been playing Victoria's Secret model games.
That's it. Bring yourself back. Yeah.
Get your wings back on.
Oh, are you on about? No, you're not on about. I thought you meant a frigging face mask, as in like you've treated yourself to a mask.
No,
No,
I wore
I'm
a
not
proper
an
mask.
outsider, so I've not thought about a mask.
Yeah.
It was one of those ones where I was a bit like, I'm breathing it in, and I've got to get used to breathing it in.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know, the closeness. I can't even cope with a duvet over my face. So this is a new level of stress for me. The thought of it makes me want to go for a poo about 3 times before I even put one
Well,
on.
you know when you look forward to taking your bra off,
Yes.
Mm.
It'll be the
That's gonna
same
be
thing.
the new thing, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
heard really bad things. Well, not bad things, but obviously, you know, if you've got glasses on and you've got a mask on, all it does is send your breath underneath your glasses, so it just becomes a foggy mess.
Oh,
I think if we pinch the wire enough on the bridge of your nose, it should just cap it
Should
to
just-
a degree. Yeah, as long as we get the wiring right on your nose, you should be
Got
fine.
ya.
If it's just them general paper floppy dappy ones,
Yeah,
that
then
everyone's
they're gonna-
wearing, yeah, it's just like a towel against your face. It's no
Yeah.
use. You got to get it fixed out.
It's
Just
not
trying
like
to
a
pull
hot
it
towel on a
out.
plane. It's not that
No.
luxury, is it?
No, it's not British Airways, baby. It's not Qatar or anything. Just
No.
No, it's Ryanair.
yeah. It's a
So
jet
I'm gonna have
two
to
mask.
pinch. So we need to pinch the masks, and then we just need to. I'm trying to create like
Breathe.
a hole inside, and then as soon as I start talking or it moves, and then I get a bit nervous and I breathe and I suck it all in. I'm like, oh Christ, I'm wearing a mask. I can't.
You're gonna be a nightmare with these. Have you seen them people who've put straw holes through it? Gonna be halfway
have
through the appointment, she'll be cutting it open.
It'll be. I'll have a snorkel. I'll have a snorkel coming out of it. I'll be fine. I'll be fine with the snorkel.
Oscar's
be
got
fine.
one of them full face snorkels. Maybe you could have that.
I mean, that would be interesting for a bride, wouldn't it?
It's available for you to try.
Congratulations!
Coming in full on scuba Steve with like the gas on your back and everything and the flip flops. No.
Well, I don't know if the flip flops would work. Then I'd
Okay.
feel like Meg going up and down the stairs, wouldn't I?
So chic.
So chic. Face visors. Oh, we could just do face visors. That would work, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Oh, we've got a question from Christy. What's it like being an ice hockey wife?
Interesting. It's, you know what? You've got to just go with the flow. It's made me super just a bit. Obviously, it's harder when you've got two kids because I have to go with their flow now, so they're prioritized. But like until I got with Rob, I was very much like timings and things like that, and this is how things should be, and got to stay in Sheffield and got to do this, you've got to do that. And then I got with Rob and he was like, oh, okay, we'll find out next week where we're going to live next year. Put everything in a bag.
Yeah.
So you just learn to just be very, just more chilled about things as things happen. But no, it's all fun and games. It is really fun. And it's like another family. So like your ice hockey family is another family. And when I go to the rink and I know loads of people and everyone's lovely, you know, you get the odd troll on Twitter and things like that. But yeah, it is. It's lovely. And Oscar knows everyone in the arena. He walks around like waving at all the staff. They all know him. And it's like I think for Oscar especially, and Bella as she grows up, it's such an amazing memory to have for them, to be part of that and go in the changing room and just like and all my family come to the games and all Rob's family goes to the games. So now it's like a social thing for us as well. So it is lovely.
What did you say the other day about something? You said something about someone he was catfished, or what was it that?
Yeah, he's been catfished loads of times on social media. So people messaging girls pretending it's him, sending dick pics.
That's just-
Yeah, like proper trying to pick girls up.
Why
Could
would
you-
you think about doing that?
Meg, we can't hear you, babe. You look pretty as shit, but I can't hear a goddamn word you're saying.
Hello?
Other side, yeah.
Rob was like, I just want to know, did he ever desensitize dick, whoever sent it? Because I don't want someone sending a shit dick around with me.
Shit,
I can hear you, Maggie. I can
I
hear you.
can't
can
hear
hear you.
Megan.
Hello?
I can hear him again.
Do I need
She's
to
not
go and
here.
come back? Are you guys titting with me? Can you all actually not
No,
hear me?
yeah.
She didn't talk for a while though. She was eating.
I think George, what you might have heard was what you thought was Meggie talking was her chewing.
Oh, G didn't hear that because she doesn't like that noise. So she would have
No.
said,
She would have reacted.
she would
She
have reacted.
can't hear me.
Why
I'm not
just
sure.
me?
I'm not sure if George can hear anything.
I'm
not sure
going to
if George-
leave and come back in,
Okay.
and I'm going to give
Oh,
that
okay.
a go. But in response to that, have you ever been a bridesmaid and drunk the bride's bridal suite champagne?
Of course she has.
I'm going to
Cheeky
assume who that
bitch.
was
Yes,
aimed
I did.
at.
You know why I did that? Fucking hell.
Oh, she's got.
Mic
She's
drop,
got. It's
done.
like
Yeah.
mic drop.
Mic
That was
drop.
like a mic
Boom.
drop.
Boom.
Is she kind of come back in? No.
She will. She will. She's just, I think she's just rebooting it because she couldn't hear anything, could she?
So has anyone got anything that really? What are you, Meg? You just froze then on your. You eating something? What are you eating?
I found an Easter egg at the back of the cupboard. I don't know how long it's been there because I don't remember buying it.
You are winning. Maybe the Easter Bunny left it for you.
It said it ran out of date last October, but it tasted okay.
Well, that's just weird because you're in a new build and it was the first Easter you were in there. So that's just fucking weird.
I think it got packed with everything when we brought all the food.
How
I
weird
think-
is that?
I know.
That's
Is it-
weird.
I love that she's still eating it.
Ellen,
Tiny bit left now, so there's no point in turning back, is there? It's not going to make a
No,
difference.
get it in you, babe.
No. Oh, we've got a question.
I can't
Is
try and
that-
read it. Oh, there we go. That's
George
her.
Is George
Should we-
requested to come back in?
Oh, wait a minute. we're
Here
on
she
time.
is. Here she is.
She's back. I can't
No,
see
no.
you.
There.
I can just see the message.
Oh, yeah, I can't see anyone.
Oh, she's
Okay,
in.
so Eleanor's put, I always ask my mum what kind of wedding dress she can see me in. And she always says, well, it depends on how old you are when you get married and the time of year it is and the venue you're getting married at. Do you agree, girls? If so, is there anything else you would definitely take in consideration when recommending to a bride? No,
Yeah,
you wear
wear
what you
what you
want,
want.
girl. You wear what you want.
For whatever happens, you wear.
You wear
Whatever.
whatever.
It don't matter where you get married, when you get married. If
No.
you think it, you get married in it.
It's nice to know those details so you can kind of picture it a little bit more. But if you don't know that information, it doesn't
Very
matter.
good.
Versatile as well,
Prioritise,
Yeah,
isn't it?
aren't they?
Yeah. I think if you prioritize the day, I don't know, there's just something, it depends if you just think that's my dress style and that's what I'm going to get married in, or whether you think it needs to match my venue and stuff. So it's just personal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Totally.
Definitely.
Oh, Dawny.
Dawn's
Dawn
here.
here.
Dawny's in. Our seamstress is in.
Beer and chucky, hey?
And Chloe would eat it as well, so I'm not alone in this world.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Oh, another bridal question.
Yeah.
You guys don't want us. You don't want us to go naughty. You want us to be bright. You want us to be all professional. Should we do professional?
That is naughty though as well. It can be naughty.
Let's put it up, and then you can. If the bridal party you're loving a dress and pushing for the bride to buy it, but you can see that she's not 100% happy, would you say something?
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
So everyone knows.
It's
That
such
was
a tough.
the answer. Yeah.
It's so hard as well, isn't it? That's so hard to do because you have to then stand against and if that's the case, generally Sandra, Brenda, great aunt to also come. If it's like that, there's usually a big group, isn't there, of people as well, and they've all got their own opinions and they're loving it. And you can and the bride's standing there, and she's just literally just like it's like a rabbit in the headlights, and she's almost being forced down a path, and it's hard. That is hard, but you got to do it.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
A lot.
Which is sad to say, isn't it? Because you would think,
Yeah.
and I don't think it's necessarily because they don't like the bride. I think it's more the fact that they feel like they know what the bride wants, so they're almost just encouraging her to go down that path, aren't they? Rather than it being a negative thing or something that they're trying to control.
Yeah, I think
Some-
personal taste sometimes just takes over, doesn't it? I think, and sometimes it's a very traditional view, and it can be very much like, oh, you need to, especially girls who have got, bigger breasts, and you get a lot of the old generation who go, oh, cover it up, can't get married with your boobs out. But actually, she wants to be in a fitted, sexy as hell wedding dress. And it's like, just let her be. She's already getting married. Hard bit's done. You found her someone. Just get her down aisle before he's got a chance to change his mind. Like, let's not worry if her tits are out or not. Do you know what I mean?
Those tits they're getting married off. The tits are getting married off, so it's all right.
They're good.
They've done
chosen.
the job. They've found
Mhm.
somebody. But yeah, I think they just forget that sometimes personal view can take over anything else. But they don't mean it in a bad way.
No, I think
No.
it can happen as well.
No.
Like if there's one part of the group, like there might be one person that they've brought with them that might be a little bit louder and might have a little bit more opinion, and then people start kind of agreeing with that person as well, rather than going with what the bride has said. So it's kind of trying to work out that it might not be them all that are actually agreeing with it. They're just kind of like, oh, I've never met her before. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. And they're just trying to be friendly within the group, but really we've got to be that person that's like, okay, we're trying something else completely.
Yeah, agreed. Well, hopefully we'll get to do that again soon as well.
I know.
And also the benefit or the nice thing as well with lockdown, we're not going to have as many of the entourage, so we only have one that we'll have to back down potentially as well. Be like, Susan, shush, she wants her tits out and she wants to wear bum pants, so just leave it out, love. I'll say it like that. So I'm like, Susan, calm down.
Well, you will be under your mask anyway, babe.
They look beautiful.
Oh my god, I'll be able to yawn like crazy and no one will even know.
Yes, Maggie, you will. Unless it like wrinkles.
Yeah, I'll do what Em did. Like, it'll just like go in.
Yeah. Maggie sucking it.
Love it. Right. If you all knew, Susan said, are you having a good time, Meg? You're obviously doing an Emma's face. You're like,
and I'm smiling away.
I know, Emma's having a good time. It's because she knows it's nearly bedtime, that's why. It's not podcast where she's literally exactly. It's not like you're thinking, oh, I've got to do schooling. If you all knew that lockdown was going to happen, is there anything you would have done or bought that you're not able to now?
Oh,
Where's that one? I didn't.
If you all knew that lockdown was going to happen, is there anything you would have done or bought that you're not able to get now? That was Eleanor.
Oh, okay.
I'd probably force myself on the lad I was seeing at the time a bit more, just so we were trapped together for 8 weeks, just so I had some company. I'm not saying it would have worked out, but it would have been nice to wake up next to somebody.
Yeah, but then Lumberjack wouldn't be happening and you wouldn't be getting all these images and videos.
Yeah, but there was no connection anyway, so I don't think he would have minded. I would have been sleeping on the sofa, but it would just be nice. But apart from that, no, you can buy everything else offline. In non-discrete boxes.
Like a plug-in.
Yeah.
Oh, Emma's gone.
Emma's gone.
Flour. I would definitely have self-raising flour.
Right, so you can.
Is it gone?
So she can make her geese.
There's no
Is there
flour
not?
anywhere. No.
Where's Emma gone?
Mixed up. Where's it gone? What do you mean? Where's it gone?
Emma's gone. Emma's
Oh,
gone.
right. I think I just self-raising flour. It's gone.
Where's it gone? It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. If so, although we've all said random stuff, and then Eleanor's put something lovely that she'd hug and kiss her family and friends and go out a really good boogie on the dance floor. Oh, yeah. Actually, I think
Well, last night out.
Yeah, definitely night out. Took that for granted way too much.
Just that it's weird things like just walking. It's stupid something like just walking down the street. It sounds really weird. I watch TV programs now and someone's hugging. I'm like, whoa. Oh, okay, you recorded that quite a few years ago, but it's all right. It's just weird stuff. It's so weird. No, it's not just you. Is Emma back? Here she is. She's back.
Hey.
She's
My
back.
internet just literally went, nope, I'm done. I am done for today.
No.
You've had me all day. Oscar's just had every little tiny bit of that internet today.
Becky's asked, has there been brides who hate their dress when they came for their first fitting? Thankfully
Yes.
not. Oh, have you had one?
My
Yes.
first fit and pay, my first ever appointment doing a bride who was coming to try her dress on for the first time after she'd bought it and it had arrived in, and she put it on and she cried her eyes out.
I did
First
not.
time ever. First appointment I'd ever done.
And what happened? What happened?
I went into the staff room and I called the manager at the time and was like, what do I do? I don't know what to do. And luckily she came round and obviously like I give her a hug and we talked it out and it was sorted, but she was just, it was so bad.
I think since me and Meg have been there, we've maybe had 3 max, I'd say, in the last 2 years.
I've had one.
Very rare.
And when
very
I first
rare.
started,
Yeah.
And it's not
Very,
actually,
very
and it's
rare.
not. And also the weird thing is it's not that they hate it. There was something. It's almost like the whole point of people pushing
normally
them
to
or
do with
something.
the bride as well. If the bride has something's changed, as in body shape has changed for whatever reason, whether it's a pregnancy or something has happened to make them a different person to what they were when they actually said yes to the dress. And that seems to be probably the only really thing that I've
There's
really had
something always underlying, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's always
Oh, God,
something
yeah.
that's
Other
like
people
not.
influence their choice instead of choosing what
I've
they
had it before.
wanted.
We've come to the end of the scenario and it actually found out that it wasn't anything to do with the dress. It was actually like the florist, like the venue. She had so many problems like with the actual whole wedding day. Like the dress was just like, oh, put it on it. Do you know? Oh, like
It was almost like the things she.
Oh my God, it's the wedding that I actually did. Not that I didn't want, but like things are going wrong. So she was fine towards the end, and it wasn't the dress, but it sent like it was the dress, you know. Well, she got upset in the dress, but she didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't explain that very well. Sorry, I'm 3 beers in. I apologise.
It is one of those weird things, though, that any brides that are listening, watching, or listening, or trying to ignore us, and we're still there, is that there are so many other things, and actually, when you stand in front of your dress, it suddenly becomes about you again, rather than and what you feel about something. And actually, it's almost like the only time that you get your quiet time, just you, and sometimes the enormity of everything else and the stress of all the other bits, and then it just
hits you, doesn't it? Yeah. I can see it, because it's one of them things where you say like, is everything okay? Like, or like, oh, do you love it? And then it's like, oh no, but it's not actually the dress, it's the other
situation.
Or it can be, like you said, either they found the dress with loads of people and then it's the first time them seeing it themselves when they actually when they come back and try it on, or it's the opposite way around, where I've had brides who has come with just mum and found the dress and absolutely loved it, and then brought 10 people to the first fit.
Yes.
And then freaks out. It's not worth it. Sometimes it's better just to wait till the day. Keep it a surprise. You will love it. And then they start doubting themselves. And it's not. It's about the bride. It's not about what anybody else thinks about it.
Agreed. 100% agree. But then that's part of the problem sometimes, isn't it? We all are caught up in the whole social media and what other people, because we want other people to like it. And then suddenly you're caught up in a situation when you're on your own. Or plugins. Have you seen the
really like serious? And then I just saw
plugins.
I'm sure that was for something else, not this, but that was just really funny how that came up.
Oh, there's some nice ones. I forgot how amazing my dress was, Chrissy. Chrissy, your dress was amazing. It was amazing.
It was stunning. It was beautiful, babe.
Oh, Louise said she can't wait to see her dress.
Yeah.
Louise said further up, we missed Louise. She said she didn't like. She just said she didn't like it because it was too booby. But then I think we pinned it in, didn't we?
More than likely, yeah.
We're going to pull it across a little bit because Louise, babe, you've got some
It
good
were Emma, wasn't
balding.
it?
Some good
I remember
balding.
it. I remember
Yeah.
it on a Saturday. I remember pin done.
Cracking.
It is amazing how it is amazing when you're standing in front of someone and they're like, I can't imagine it. I just can't imagine it. It's just something not right. And then literally you just do something that's like a magic. It's almost like you just go da-da-da-da and boom, that's it. Tears come. And it's like a pin that doesn't even, it's a bright red pin that's stuck there, pulling the boobies across, and it's done. Done. I love those moments though. It's really funny because it's almost like, well, how did you do it? And it's a bit, I don't know. Now I feel like a magician. George might hate that, but like a Derren Brown thing. I've just read your mind, and it's weird. You could almost see that they're looking in the mirror at the wrong part of that they don't like, and then you just change it. It's boom, done, magic. Yeah. Chloe said she wants to start dress shopping all over again. I'm not sure your mum would suggest that though, Chloe. But I wouldn't mind the brownies though, Claire, if you want to bring them in. Oh, Louise said, yeah, we put a veil on as well. It is the magic of a veil. The magic of a veil.
Always
That's what works
finishes
as
it.
well.
Always.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, we've really cracked on.
Oh.
Right, come on then. Last few questions before Emma goes to bed.
I thought we were having a game of Never Have I Ever.
I know, where's
know.
that gone?
We went to Brides, didn't we?
We did.
Are we
Went
doing
all
Never Ever?
professional.
I know.
Yeah.
Get out of
it's
this
still
bride world.
Yeah.
We're in lockdown. We're in lockdown at the minute. When do we all go back to work?
Good question.
How long is a piece of string?
Boris, well, we are hoping to be back in at some point in July. We are yet to know 100% what that is, and at the moment, I'd love to plan everything. But the problem with all the plans at the moment is they keep going out fucking window, and then I plan something, and I plan it again, and I plan it again. I've got a roundabout idea of July, haven't we, girls? And then staging it nicely. We've got to get Meg used to driving across from Doncaster to Sheffield. That alone is going to take a couple of weeks. That in itself.
I drove for the first time today, and it was literally like.
Do you know the best thing is that I can't hear a damn word she's saying, so I'm having to try and lip read, and then all I can see is Megan like. I'm like, she's going down
driving down the street.
That,
I was like, oh my god,
she's stopping starting.
Oh, absolutely dreading it. Oh.
You'll be fine, Meggie. You'll be fine. I went down to the shop today, and it felt like we'd never been away. Little Poison Dwarf from across the road was having a right moan at somebody, and then there was just cars. It didn't feel like anything different.
Yeah.
Nothing different. Litter outside the shop as per these blooming students. And someone on Neil Road on that street can obviously lock down for a drug dealer doesn't exist down there because they're smoking some what do you call it? I want to say wacky backy. That makes me feel like I'm about 59.
Oh yeah, wacky backy.
Just say weed.
Weed. That's the
what
word.
You want to say. There you go.
I live on the back of it. How do you think I feel? I try and sit out there for an evening coffee or a glass of wine while I'm reading my book. I come in chilled as home.
High as a guy. I love it.
Can't have my window open at night.
Dawn, I'm okay to book a holiday in July.
No.
Oh, no, I get terrified going to George because I know that Dawn will come to me first rather than go to G because she knows I'll soften the blow and she'll be like, I need a day off in a few weeks. And I'll be like, oh. And I'll just let George deal with it.
The truth is out now.
I love it. I love how everyone goes round. Everyone knows the way that they're going to do when they approach certain people and who they go through to deal with the situations. And Dawn knows that she can't go to George. She goes to Meggie first. I need a day off.
I'll sort it. And then I got a
Booked a
George.
holiday. 2 weeks. 2 weeks in August. Yeah, great, Dawn. She hasn't, so it's okay. What's wrong with 59?
And
I
there's
don't know,
nothing wrong
babe. I've
with
not got there
59,
yet.
babe.
I've not got there yet. Is it good, Dawny? I hope it's good. You look cracking for it if you are.
She does.
Are you really 59, Dawny? I didn't think you were 59.
No.
Oh, we have never have I ever had sex outside.
Pass the drink. Do you have to drink?
No, do you have to
Do you have to drink?
You have to drink, don't you, if you've done it? Don't want to
Mm.
lose my Wi-Fi.
Or just pretend drink then. Pretend drink.
Yeah, just do a phantom drink.
There we go.
Drink.
That was.
Did we all drink?
Yes.
We need more.
I've just realised the weird thing is we're just drinking and not saying anything. We're just drinking and then just boom, done.
It's probably
Because
for
it's
the
almost
best.
like no one really wants to say. One time I was quite young at the time. Oh God, is my mother listening? I don't think I want to do
I
it.
don't know. You can't see. We can only see the comments. I can't see who's on.
I don't know if I really want to do it with mother. No, I won't do it.
No, okay.
I can't do it with mother.
You're not going to cross that line.
I
Mm-mm.
can't. It's
Pussy.
Oh, we've lost a follower, so maybe she's gone.
Oh,
Maybe she's gone.
She'll have gone.
Oh, confessions time. Love it.
Oh,
Claire, go on, Em. Go on.
okay.
She's
So
waiting for it.
I was seeing this guy, and I couldn't go back to the flat, so we went outside and laid down, and I thought, oh, this is a little bit uncomfortable, a bit scratchy, and we carried on. Everything happened as you are. It was fun, but it was like a drunken thing. So you know, when you're drunken, it's not really I don't know. It's one of those things where it's not really a choice, is it? It's just more like what you do at the
Well, I
end of the
hope
night.
it is. That's not.
I said, obviously it was consensual. It wasn't like a
There's no
no.
point.
We're not. It's not down. It's not that path. It's not down that path.
50 no's and a yes means yes.
Oh
It doesn't, by the way. No.
no, it doesn't.
No,
So
means no.
anyway,
No.
so I'd obviously said yes, and we finished, and then about 2 or 3 days later, I couldn't understand why every single day I kept seeing little bits of something in my pants, and then I realised that actually it was just loads of bits of leaves. The weirdest thing in the world. Yes,
Why 2 or 3 days later? Why have you not showered?
constant. No, it was just constantly coming out. It wasn't like it was just there sitting in the pants.
How far did it go?
It was coming out where?
Where, G?
Out
Yeah,
of
the
your lady
Boofy.
vagina.
You dirty
Oh,
thing.
It was
God.
coming out of your vagina.
Yeah, yeah.
What was it? A fucking dog leaf? How big was it? Christ.
It must have been pummeled like a
Like a pestle
Call
and
it
mortar, you bloody dumpster. Jesus.
I'm sorry, but
Grind.
you've just got Rob's attention.
Wait.
I was like,
Fucking crusty dog leaf.
we pestled and mortared it. We were human pestle and mortars.
she got a leaf stuck up her vagina. A leaf.
Oh, Emily, I really need a wee now. You really need a wee.
Sound
Yeah.
like a bit of handmade pesto.
That's a great story, Anne.
Christ almighty.
Oh my god.
I didn't know what was happening. I was yeah.
Clearly.
Oh, crikey.
That's
Yeah.
great. I love that.
Next, never have I ever, because otherwise I'm going to drink this really quick.
Right.
I don't think there is one. There's just go on, Em. There was just a lot of people telling me to tell you about the leaf story.
Eleanor, never have I ever smoked Mary J. Get my drink.
What's that? What's Mary J?
Weed.
Wait.
Sorry.
Sounds Debs.
Mm.
Only once and I hated it.
And let's talk about that leaf in your vagina again, Emily, because we're silent now.
You go, mate.
Oh, God. Yeah,
Rob
we've
just
all
said,
been
why don't you just take your drink
that.
back with you?
Why is it only me that's got to do this outside sex story? What is there anyone else that's got a random story?
Well, I've got loads, but it's just
Yeah, I
the
have.
nondescript
Of leaky
middle of
vagina.
summer or
Yeah,
freezing
the
cold.
didn't really. Yeah.
That beats
I don't
it
think any
all,
of it
to be
lives up
honest,
to it
then.
now, which is very ordinary.
I've never got any foliage involved within my
No,
sexual
no.
life, so therefore
Well, it wasn't a
doesn't really
choice. It wasn't a choice. It didn't
We
have an
didn't-
invite.
How
We didn't say it was a
happened?
choice.
Doesn't
We
make
didn't
any
say it was.
sense. Has he wrapped it
don't
with a
know.
leaf?
Did he not
And
have a
then put it
condom?
on?
Did he wrap his penis in said leaf?
Did you not have a
Then-
condom?
I don't know. This is the problem. I started the story off saying we were drunk and it was the end of the night. That should give you an indication of the level of my consciousness to what was actually happening.
Okay.
So I don't know
Well,
if
do
it
you
was just
think
one
it
leaf.
happened that he just bathed in herbal essence recently? Like I can't get this concept of how normal intercourse suddenly feels normal when he's got a fucking leaf wrapped round his
Maybe
dick.
It wasn't wrapped
Like,
round. I don't know what it was.
Well,
I
if
don't
it wasn't
know.
wrapped
He
round,
just
you
put
need
it
to start
there
doing
and
the
then
pelvic floors then, because I don't
putting it
understand
in.
how there's extra room for stuff just to get in. I don't.
I don't think I hoovered it like a leaf blower, but the other way round.
Black and Decker.
Anyone else?
Plug in. She's fucking plugging.
You're the plug-in.
Oh, I need a
Oh,
wee.
Dawney's just said, did I have sex with Bear Grylls?
Oh, yes.
I would
Oh,
though.
no, he drinks his own piss, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
well,
Yeah, but you still would,
Oh.
wouldn't you?
Yeah, you
It's
would, but it's
natural.
just.
Have you shaved your
Oh,
bush?
Susan.
Have you shaved your bush?
Maybe
Yes.
that's where I got. Maybe that's where I got the
That
leads
is
from.
the question. That is the question I want to see on here. Have you shaved your bush, Emily? Oh my god, I really need a wee. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna have to hold on.
Go, you go.
I'm going.
Oh.
No chapped lips. What's that one? What? Kim, you need to explain yourself on that one.
No chapped lips. Probably from all the friction on the leaf.
I don't know what. I can't tell you what it was. I think
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I can give much more thought to you in that position with the extra player, because it's boggling my mind, and I wouldn't mind, but as an insomniac, this shit's gonna piss me off.
We're all
all
going to go
night.
now, and G's on her own, and she's just going to sit there like, what is going on?
I will sit here
Please,
with the
can
rest of
someone
my
else?
muesli.
Please, someone else needs to back me up here. Anyone else been in a situation like that? If
No.
you're watching.
No, nobody normal has.
Yeah, but I'm not normal. I know that I'm not normal. Please tell me that someone else isn't normal that's watching. Please. And silence, deathly silence. Okay. Right, we'll move on then. And no, I haven't. To your question, Susan? No, nobody's got time for that. With you all get together at work, are you just going to look at Emily and keep chuckling?
Yeah.
To be fair, yeah, there's a lot of chuckle
I'm going to put
moments, isn't
leaves
there?
around you and just keep saying, oh, Emily's on to shag again.
Or it'd be like, oh, there's a bit. Why am I getting involved in the conversation, making fun out of me? Or I've got loads of them now. I'm thinking of them where it's a bit blustery outside, and we need to brush the front. And get outside. Boom. Loads of people have said no, not with a leaf. Louise says sand. Yes, girl. That's why would never have ever done it on a beach because
You do-
I had a witness of a leaf, so I don't want to go near sand.
You're not doing it right.
Get yourself up on a rock or get on all fours. I don't understand this problem with a beach.
I agree, George.
Elevate, tilt the
Yes.
hip.
Or get in the water. Get in the water.
Oh
No,
no.
you don't
Sea
want salt
water.
water. Don't
Oh,
want
it's
seawater up
great.
there.
Well, it's seawater anyway,
No.
isn't it? Salty
You
water.
don't want
I
a
don't
kidney
understand the
infection
whole
with that.
water thing
Not a
anyway. It doesn't
chance.
make any
Turtles are
sense.
dying of that shit. I don't fancy it going up.
Well, we did it. Near a reef shark, and it scared
Yes,
Lee.
people have had sand stuck up there. You got a you went near a reef shark. It's a very exotic one.
Sorry, I've just come back and decided to shout out reef shark at you all.
Lots of people have sand. Yes, Louise. Yes, Eleanor. It gets everywhere. I can't abide it. I can't abide it when I'm doing normal things on a beach, let alone doing naughty things.
Exfoliate. It's good for you.
Insides.
Oh,
I didn't say
no.
that.
Emily,
No,
you
I
cannot
didn't say
give
that.
an opinion on this. You lost your right to an opinion.
Why? Because I have no soul.
Oh, why can't I have an opinion on it?
Because
No,
you're turning into sand, but you've had leaves.
Not by
I thought you
choice.
meant me. Sorry.
Oh,
I
no,
thought you meant
no.
me. Because I'm dead
Em?
inside. Why?
No, she's like, oh no, sand can't get up there. Oh,
No, but leaves are fine.
I said no to the leaves. I said yes to the sex, but no to the leaves, and it's still invaded. I had no choice on that. Just saying, it wasn't like a choice. But it was like, oh, do you know what will help? At least I wasn't thinking, oh, this is a nice lubricant. That'll help. That won't sting. Meg.
I was 16.
And
I feel like that must have hurt Brad as well as you. I
No,
feel
it
like that.
didn't really.
Oh,
No.
wow.
I think it's
Strong
because he's got more layers.
A lot of layers. We're trying to
layers,
have
hasn't
over 1 skin, 2 skin, 3 skin. No? Oh.
1 potato, 2 potato.
Oh my word. This is weird. We've gone weird.
Well, you decided to do it Friday night at 8, mate. This is how we are at
Controversial
Friday night at 8.
question. Is there any celebrity wedding dresses that you did not like? Well, that's a jump
Yes.
from one place
Yes.
to another.
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie, why would you get your kids to draw on it? Because that's just
Yeah.
stupid,
I'll tell you
ridiculous.
one for free. Meghan fucking Markle.
First one.
The
Second
first
one.
one.
Banging.
Loved the second one.
The second one, half neck, very classic, fit like a dream. That first one,
Didn't
you
fit.
want the firm. It didn't fit.
Didn't
It
fit.
didn't
Okay.
fit. It annoyed the living hell out of me then, when I didn't know what the fuck I was looking at, and now it annoys the living hell out of me. Like, there's no excuse for it. You have access to the best people in the world,
I know.
and you looked at yourself and went, "Oh my god, I look amazing." I just strolled off down to Harry. Like, I can't. No, you can't trust a woman coming at you with a dress like that. And now look what's happened.
I know.
No,
Yeah, you
no,
don't
no,
like
no,
her
no.
anyway, though. You've got a.
Did she take Harry from you?
She took Harry away from all of us. That's what she doesn't like.
That family needed a good, healthy, robust Yorkshire woman to walk into that castle and just calm everything down and sort it out. All right, me and Alice, we've had a lovely cup of tea. Could have bonded over a gin and tonic. Our Debs would have got on with her. It'd have been a right laugh. Could have taken Monty out with corgis, shown her some lovely walks. Lovely. I mean, Kate's a bit wet. She's a bit boring, but you know she's going to be queen. I can make conversation with that. Will's not a looker, but that means he's not a temptation. Harry's fun. He's lovely. Do you know what I mean? He's good looking. He's ginger, which is like one of the major. He's just beautiful, isn't he? And he hasn't got any responsibilities. He's the spare. So it's like we can just live our lives unless another car crashes or something. And then it's like, oh, shit, need to step up now. I just don't understand why he went across the pond. Like he just needed to come up the M1. I don't understand why he had to go all of them miles. Like he flew all them miles to find her, and I just needed like 357 miles from you. That's it. Oh,
If only he knew.
well, there's always going to be a divorce. We know that the firm we know how they deal with that. So I'm just sat here waiting.
They'll sort it.
They'll figure his shit out.
Well, he might be one of the 29 that's watching, so we'll be right. Be like, oh, she's beautiful.
Kim put Dettol. What's Kim put Dettol for?
She asked if I had a Dettol bath afterwards. See, the problem is that I didn't actually know what had happened. We're going to have to end that because I can't keep going over about leaves.
Oh, sorry. I just saw Dettol and I didn't understand it. So
No, you're fine. Did I have a Dettol bath afterwards? The problem was, Kim, I didn't know that there had actually been leaves inserted. So
that was, yeah.
It was more like a leafy surprise daily.
Till Emma anyway. Emma taught me about a Dettol bath. I had no idea what that was.
Best thing ever. Get your kids home from nursery or school, and if someone's been poorly, boom, straight in that Dettol bath. It was my friend Layla who actually listens to the podcast who told me about it, and she was like, if she goes to like a party or anything like that, and someone says like, oh, so and so, you've always been really sick, she'd be like, right, Lucas, you stay away from him. And then he goes, I'm having a Dettol bath, aren't I? She's like, yeah, stay at home and you're getting in that Dettol bath.
Love it.
When
you first said it, I was like, do you spray Dettol in the bath?
No.
I didn't understand. I couldn't get it.
No.
I couldn't get it.
It's amazing. Till B got dermatitis and then I had to stop. But this was, when Corona was like a bit better, before we all kind of knew what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she just had to keep having a Dettol bath after nursery. But she's fine. She didn't have to have one. Yeah.
I used to go to school with someone that used to smell of bleach. She just constantly smelled of bleach. So she must have had a bleach. Are you requesting more booze, Dan?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know you could hear me. I thought I was being really quiet.
Brilliant. Louise loved your he's the spare. Never have I ever kissed anyone I shouldn't have.
Yeah, G's done that a few times. Look at that.
Wow.
I'm trying to think. Well, yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, surely. I once went round a nightclub and followed an ex-boyfriend because I thought I looked right fit because that said nightclub sold Chubba Chub lollies a long time ago. And I walked around with a lollipop in my mouth thinking I was so fly. And followed him and found him, kissed him, and then walked off.
Nice. That's pretty much how G does her nights out.
All that for nothing.
Oh my God.
Chopper chop drop.
Chop drop.
Never forget the DJ. Going up to the DJ, requested a song, and then on your way back, finding a pod. Give him a kiss and then leave.
We're going to have to reenact this, Meggie. We're going to have to reenact this weird scene because George was definitely feeling herself that night because she had a plunge leopard on, tight leather.
First Christmas.
First Christmas.
Yeah.
She was feeling fine. Emma just popped out Bella. There was underboob going on, and we didn't have Emma.
Yes.
We didn't have Emma, so we all felt like we might have had a chance in life a little bit that night.
What situation? I still can't hear Megan, so I don't know what the hell's just been said.
Megan was just saying about you requesting a song and then coming back and then spinning that lad around, nogging and spinning him back off.
Yeah.
So we're in our normal place. Well, this is before Emma came because Emma doesn't like. Well, you don't mind Soyo. Anyway, we were in Soyo.
No, I would never go to Soyo.
Soyo. Soyo.
I would go.
I know.
And we went, and so George obviously thought, I'm not having this. I want this song on. So she sorted us out. When George is feeling sassy, has anyone witnessed George just sassing? So she sasses us up.
Yeah. Did the shush. Did the shush. Yeah. Do that. Did
The thing
shush,
is, like, she'll
fringe.
put her drink down and then she'll like look at everybody like,
Get ready.
get ready.
She sauntered over, and the DJ. You know when something seems quite small, and then you get closer to it, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. George must have thought this about the DJ place, because actually it looked quite small. When you went over, George is literally just like, "Hi, hi." She couldn't speak to the guy. The guy had to bend right over to speak to her, and then I don't think she actually got the song because it never came on. But she turned round, and then she did her scanned, eyed the suspect, sauntered over, and he had it. She eyed him. She didn't know what the hell he looked like because he had his back to her, but she obviously decided shoulders were decent enough. So she grabbed his neck, scruffed his hair, so she had him in her long nails at that point.
I had him in a grasp at the back of his head.
You literally gripped his hair.
I did.
Spun him round, and before he even had a chance to know who it was, she just went right in. And then Meg and I were both watching, and it was a proper like an American movie one. It was brilliant. And then she just looked at him, did her, you loved it, didn't you? And then shoved him right back round, and then she walked back like that, didn't she, Maggie? Like
Feeling herself.
feeling herself. And she walked that quickly away from him. He literally spun back round and was like, where the hell did that come from? It was so good. It was so good. And all
At
that,
the
and she never got
time,
the song.
at the time I really enjoyed myself, but it's the morning after, and it's when Meg like rolls over and she looks at me and she's like, "Do you want to talk about it? Do you remember?" And I'm like, "Remember what? X, Y, and Z." And she's like, "Do you remember anything past 9:30?" And I'm like, "Not really."
That was a good night though, G. That was a night. That was an interesting night.
All of my nights are interesting. That's the goddamn problem.
It's the worst thing, but the thing about, not the worst thing, the thing about George though is whenever you're out, you think she looks pretty decent. She's coping with this quite well. How is she still all right? And then she gets in the taxi.
Where's the taxi?
What is it about the taxi? Suddenly you go from normal to gone.
I think, do you know what it is? On a night out, and I'm notorious for this, is that I can stay at quite a not a bad level, but I can consume to quite a level and stay at quite a level. If I'm sat down, I'll appear more drunk, or probably as drunk as I should appear at that point. If I'm dancing, I'll appear a little bit more sober because somehow my legs work independently from the alcohol to a degree. But then as soon as you put me in a taxi, I don't know whether it's the motion. I don't know what it is. As soon as I go in a black cab, I'm fucked. Fucked. I go from like a 9 to a 27 out of 10. And there's zero.
The sad truth, though, George, of it is whoever else is in that taxi with you is pretty much screwed as well because they've got to deal with you.
100%, because there's no way to hell I'm getting out of that taxi on my own, getting in the house. Like, this is a full-blown job of fuck. So if I ever go home on a night out, it's rarely out of choice. It's more because someone says, like, I'm ready to go home. And I go, yeah, we'll go home. Because then I might be at a 6, but by the time that we've dropped everybody off, I'm now at a 9. And I can just about let myself in. The well-trained friends know when to call it a night.
I don't think we're well-trained, though, because we literally just keep her out, don't we? Too long, maybe.
I mean, I have a great time. Meg's always with me. All right.
Yeah. We're fine.
We're absolutely fine. Oh, this is a good one. We'll probably end this pretty soon because I think we've probably rabbited on for too long. What secret conspiracy would you like to start? Well, I know what George's would be.
What?
Who's Harry's other woman?
No, you've got to be dirtier than that. You've got to embed this.
Oh.
You've got to embed it a little. You guys talk and I'll think of a good line.
What secret conspiracy would you like to start?
I
Meg's thinking face.
I'm still up for that Disney Plus started the coronavirus, because I just think it's too much of a coincidence that the day we went into lockdown is the day it got released.
Yeah, it's weird. It
I
is
just-
weird.
Forgive me if I'm wrong.
It is weird.
It's just a bit of a coincidence, isn't it?
Love that. Love that. I think that's a pretty good ending, that one. Just Disney Plus started the corona.
Disney Plus started corona.
Yeah, I'd go for that.
Everybody.
It's true now.
I love that. That's it, done.
That's
Meg,
yeah.
We're like, high five, Meg. Woo!
Oh, my laptop's gonna go.
Well, I think we've been going for almost an hour and a half now. People
That's
must
good effort.
surely be
My
bored of
bedtime,
us
I'm
by
not gonna
now.
lie.
Surely you're bored of this by now, people.
Yeah.
If you want us to do it again, let us know. If you want us to shut up and never see us again, that's fine. You can let us know that. And we'll probably, if we're going to do it again, we'll do proper topics as well next time, if you want us to do it. And it won't involve me talking about anything that crosses the line. No. Look at Emma, all nice front lit.
I can't turn the light on because I need to get the laptop to the plug. It was like, wow.
Go. Oh, was it screaming at you? It was going bing, bing.
It went from I was like, one bar, chilling, we're fine. And then it was like, plug me in. Oh God, no time for lights.
That's literally like George in a black taxi.
Yeah. I was doing a technical showing of G in a black taxi on a night out.
Oh, Carly, amazing. Carly's just said 100%. Every Friday night, I'll swap my brew for a cider next time. Yes, girl.
Yay.
Oh, people have said yes. Blimey. We'll see. Well, we'll have to see then.
There we go.
Oh, thank you, everybody. Well, thank you, everyone, for putting up with us. I've actually quite enjoyed that. I actually do need to go and have a nervous wee that I wanted to have an hour and a half ago. But hey, we'll. Thanks, Chrissy. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening and watching. It's been actually really good fun.
Yeah,
I hope everyone else.
Yeah, it has.
Meg, yeah, is that all right, Meg? Yeah. Take it or leave it. Oh. And my phone decided we're gone. Love it. Right. Thank you so much, everybody. Everyone have an amazing bank holiday weekend, and we'll sign off Five Birds, and we'll see you all soon. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
How do I turn this off now? What do I do?
George
George has just gone. Literally, she's just gone. Mic drop, boom, gone. Oh, my computer.
You might have to stop it.
I do, but I've got to actually go onto the screen that has frozen.
Bye, girls. Bye, everyone. I think we'll all have to go off.
Yeah, we're meant to, but I've just got to turn. Look. It's not working. Hang on. It's like we've gone 360 degrees and gone right back to the beginning of
Face that way. Face that way. We can
Bed, 3 beds, bed.
Dad, it's like you look like Blair Witch. You look like Blair Witch. Yeah.
Oh, we chased them into the woods.
Oh, right. Have we finished? Have we finished?
We're done.
I love how Maggie, you just did the and clap. Like we're finishing. Oh. Claire can't get it off. Claire, you and me both, babe. You and me both. I can't get it off either. Like me leaves. Oh my word. Right. Shall we say bye now? It's
Yeah.
like it's like the never-ending bye.
don't know how to
You put
bye.
it down. No, you put it
This is
down. No, you put it down. You put it down. No,
saying
you put
bye
it
and they're
down.
walking the same direction down the street. This is the equivalent of that.
This is exactly it. This is
I
it.
love the fact that George literally went bye, boom, gone.
And then she
And-
could do it. How did we go? How did we leave?
Oh, I love it. Right, I can just end it, but I don't want to because I like this. Is so funny. End it. You finish it. You just be the bad girlfriend and just leave. Bye, everybody. We're going now.
Okay, bye.
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 I'm going. Bye, everyone.
Okay. No.
It's not gone. It's a second question. You press end the broadcast. You like press it, and it's like, "Are you sure?
We're sure.
Are
We
you
are
sure?" I was sure a long time ago, but I couldn't. I thought we were leaving. George just we were, Dre. We were.
I can't believe.
Okay, should we go?
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.